Okay, we back. We back. My fault. It wasn't letting me like start up the stream, basically. So some connection difficulties. So, but we back. We back. It wasn't on mine end. It was on PlayStation's. Just to let y'all know. But we back. We back. Guess who's back? Back again. Alright, so we're gonna be doing a regular time stream, but since we started a little bit late, I'm allowed to go over a little bit late. But we're on Manifest Destiny. So let's see what this is about.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Damn. What's up, one viewer? How are you today?
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave...
God damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep. A
Okay,
dead judge.
so-
It's not good.
A dead judge.
Everyone has their vices. Even you,
Damn.
Phelps.
Did he overdose or something? Okay, so let's exit. Okay, so let's go to the crime
You're
scene.
behind the wheel.
The only thing I like is that even though we're dealing with like drugs and stuff, we're still doing like murder cases, which is kind of cool. Get in here.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
So yeah, but let's see what's going on. What's up, Tanar? How are you? Nice to see you in the stream.
Homicide
Always,
guys
your
are
love
already
and
inside.
support is appreciated.
Bukowski,
Phelps, back again.
we're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
Two musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a four-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me.
I'm good.
Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so let's start from in here. Yes.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Excuse me. Okay, so another black musician's dead.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Okay, so now we have a new source of morphine that's being distributed out in the wild. I think that's it, honestly. Yep, that's it. I exit off of him. So that's it. What is this? A briefcase.
Well maintained, custom case.
Never the
Someone
same,
cared for
are
this
they?
instrument. What's that click?
Oh.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Okay. Well, let's take a look.
We should follow up on the musician angle.
Yeah, cause something's iffy's going on. What's this? It's a
He
rat.
kept his stash close at hand.
Okay. Okay. Let's, okay, so let me go over here. Yeah.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Oh my god. Look at
Another
here.
day, another dollar.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Okay, so I don't think he has nothing on him. But I'm good, thank you, Tanar. So I'm thinking that them two people had something to do with the okay, I'll vote. Let me check it.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
Okay, so I can't do nothing, okay. Okay, so I still have more clues to find.
Never the same, are they?
I'm going here.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
I never heard of them type of cigarettes.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Okay, so. Okay, so.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps,
Go
administrative vice
question
squad.
her ass now.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Okay, so let's start with the club shooting.
Any
yesterday.
idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Yeah, I feel like she's lying.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Okay.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Okay. Sounds like a
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, man.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Okay, so who's this Eddie we keep talking about? So he's the owner of the nightclub. Okay, so let me write that down. Cause he is right now my main POI. So, because obviously he was selling something. So, and I think that's gonna render important. So I think we're done here. So.
If you're done, I gotta close this place up and notify staff.
Can you drive to this one?
Okay, so let's go to the
All
blue
right,
room.
where to?
Because obviously these tickets, these blue room jazz tickets keep turning up in the first morphine case I did, and now they turning up in this morphine case. So it's something fishy going on with this the blue room shit. Hello, miss.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't.
Oh my god.
What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, understand, Führer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German
Oh
gibberish.
my
at me,
god,
Elsa.
don't hit her. Chill, bro.
How about you get a drink?
Chill.
While I see to this.
Yeah. Because he was just about to hit her.
Will you sit down?
He started wilding.
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Okay, so she's another POI. Because I don't know. Elsa Lichtman. Okay, so.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
Okay, I'm gonna play back up, period.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over.
Yeah, I think so.
I can assure you
Tanara.
he's a lot less sensitive.
Like, I think Roy.
You think your threats frighten me?
I think Roy is a dirty cop.
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
Okay.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so I'm gonna play back up again.
The only way you're going to get rid of me
Because
is
they
to
all
give me an
had
answer.
blue jazz freaking
I knew
tickets.
Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does
It
that mean?
means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Okay.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please.
Thank
I
you,
need to
gentlemen.
have a private word with the officer.
Yes, ma'am. What would you like to say?
Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're
Yes,
so
okay.
full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can
Yes,
stop
tell 'em.
people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen?
Mickey Cohen.
where to
I
find
told
him?
you guys
This
that
time
we
of
was
day?
gonna come into
You'll find him
come into
holding
contact
court at
with
the
him
Macambo.
soon. People
He can
in
wait.
the person in the newspaper.
Something I need to be sure of.
Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on where he needs to 12 in the morning or whatever. What's good, Mr. Wu? How are you today? So what am I going to tell Elsa? I want to turn on a siren so bad. I don't know why. Okay, so let's see what she's up to. They really used to do this back in the day. Like, they used to really watch somebody and then tell them. Well, I mean, I guess you could say they do that now, so. I mean, if they watch you, they gonna follow you, obviously. So. Oh, good, just chilling. Oh, that's what's up, Mr. Wapow. Glad your day's going well. Glad you just chilling.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Yo, I'm mad close. I ain't gonna cap. So wait, why am I following her like this? This is getting weird. Why he look nervous? What the hell? Fuck. Whoa, wait, hold up. What's going on here? And my partner here too? What the fuck going on, bro? Don't tell me we had sex or something. Yo, what just happened? And Void followed me, so Void know what I did.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Yo, I know for sure I fucked her.
He's only a writer. He can't really help.
I know that for sure. But I have a wife and kids. Why would he cheat on his wife?
LAPD, we have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
Right,
He
you
is
know,
managed.
right. I don't know what
Aren't
the
you a little
fuck.
green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
What's good, little
Like
bro?
that?
All right, have we finished flirting?
Nah,
you got
bro.
something to discuss,
keep
Roy? Or are you
flirting.
going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
Oh,
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
shut up, nigga.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Tell me something.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna play bad cop.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
Yes, sir, we are.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Whoa, so Mickey Cohen obviously had something to do with
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is L.A.'s most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Some shit going on here, Patch.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
I'm gonna follow you, sir.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Thank you, sir.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
This is the crate we recovered. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A.
Damn.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
Damn, what is this up here?
Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. So shoot it. Okay, he could drive, because I'm not driving.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Come on, bro, run. Yeah, so I think I cheated. I think I had sex with that girl.
All units, officers need help at 1384.
I don't know why, but
84 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3.
so cause he knocked on the door all nervous and shit, like he don't usually bang on the door. LAPD, open up. Like, nah, he knocked on the door all. Should I? Alright. Okay, so I can't go down there.
Stop that son of a bitch, Cole.
Sure.
All units, officers down.
Something like a climb. Oh, yes, a ladder.
Ambulances en route. Repeating, all units, officers still need help on Bronson. Approach with extreme caution.
I'm gonna go up here.
Move, I've got you.
Wait, hold up. Where do I go now?
LAPD, drop the gun now!
You're covered, Phil.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Yo, where do I go now? Okay, I see this little hat. Oh, headshot. Headshotty. Damn. I hit you like bow bow bow. Hit him with that headshot. Hit him with that headshot. It was good, bro. Yeah, but Tenor, I think Roy is a bad cop. Why is it like stopping and shit? So what is this? Another bar?
It's one of the BARs.
Okay, nothing. Just let me. Okay, so that is empty. What's this?
Phone number and restaurant table.
Wait, was it still? I hope it wasn't still more shit.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
LAPD.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Okay, so Felix Alvaro. So let's see.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Yeah, nah.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning,
Yeah,
waiting for the medical examiner
Bro.
to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Okay.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Okay, the pocketbook,
The
bro.
dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen.
Yeah,
why would Cohen want you dead?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
His pocketbook, yes, because it has the exact table he was sitting at.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
Courtney Sheldon.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure
And
glad to
that's
see you got over your
also
wound, Lieutenant.
the that's also the
detective.
person who's
Pretty cool customer.
that we've been seeing in the newspapers.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
So. Oh wait, I gotta call something, man. No. Oh. Sometimes I have to press the damn triangle button. But I do think that the newspapers does foreshadow future events. So.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, so let's go to Kelso's apartment.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Kelso's apartment.
How well did you know the owner?
McGoldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what is going on. Okay, so we're at Kelso's apartment now.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. Oh. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Short. Short. Damn.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in L.A. trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I saw it in a paper.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Yeah, what happened, bro?
You really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, I know.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood.
Damn.
Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
So you mad
What
at
do you
me?
know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Listen, we're not going to talk about
People
that.
are dying
Let's go.
because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
And you're hiding it
Bullshit,
from us,
Cole.
bro.
Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive.
Wow.
I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard.
Another
Victim is
shooting?
Chris
Bruh.
Majewski.
What is going on?
Another name from the manifest?
Let's go to Robert
Friends'
Steiner.
ears are gonna get plugged today.
The fuck? Another
Talk
shooting,
about
dude.
tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
The hell's going on?
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on,
get after
him. Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him
Oh,
downtown.
Turn.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
LAPD, pull over.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Look at that magnificent aim. Yeah, Tenor, I think I had sex with that woman. Alright, turn over, buddy. Check them pockets. What was this?
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Okay, so Mickey, Cohen. I don't need to look at his hands, that's nothing. But, yes to no, I think we had sex. Definitely.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
So Tenor, remember how you just talking about a bad cop? There you go. We got a bad cop in here.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Another bar. Another BAR assault rifle. Cause let's see what's going down. LAPD vice scandal could go all the way to the top.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy?
What's going on?
What does he want, Horrell?
The name's
That's
Roy
Roy.
Earl, detective.
That's my partner.
Administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down.
Is he talking about
Who
me?
betrayed America for a German junkie whore.
He's talking about me.
Who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Wow. He's talking about me. He's talking about me. I told you Roy was a dirty cop, Tenor, and he's gonna betray me. So I did sleep with that woman. Wow.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
Wow. Wow. I can't believe that.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Wow. I can't believe that. Like when I first played through it, I didn't understand what was going on. I knew that was my partner, but about to give me up. Wow. Okay, with the shooting cutscene. I guess I'm happy from the top. Let me get a... Okay. Let me fuck some...
Giving ground, move up. We gotta tag the rest of them.
Find some cover!
Damn.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
Can I, like, pick up the thing?
God.
Beckett's confession. Okay. Okay, so... Wow.
Polar Bear Ice Company. You really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Okay, so I don't need to interview. I don't need to look at him no more. So let me check the guy. I think it's another guy I killed that was back here. Where the fuck is he? Is he back here? Nah. Oh, I think he's out there. Okay. Wait, where's another body at? Alright, where did he just come from? Okay, right here. Wow, I just can't believe he traded on me.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Wow.
Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Okay, so where do I go next? Let's go to the theater.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Wow, he really did. He really traded on me. He told the higher ups. Not only I slept with the German woman. Oh my gosh, so we're gonna have to tell those motherfuckers.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Shit. They just juked me. Car.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Getting close and steer him off the tar. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Damn.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Damn, that nigga ain't died. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm so just shocked.
Can you drive to this one?
Alright, so now let's go to the
Where are
meeting
we
place.
headed?
Wow. Wow.
There, light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Find some cover.
Oh shit. I'm about to get a better weapon. Yeah. That's some cover, bro.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
I'm gonna put holes in
Give me some space here.
They're making a run for it after them.
Nah, you're not getting up there, buddy. After his ass. Okay, so we crashed the meeting, so...
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King on
He
route.
said, well, I'll be damned. I'm dying.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Back to the Hollywood police station. Damn.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm that close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
So, Sonora, I think this is the part when they about to go and he about to tell them.
He ran the light on Olympic. We finally collared him on Temple.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, Detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor.
Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
So Dr. Harlan...
I came down here on my own accord to help with your investigation, and you're walking out?
So Dr. Harlan Fontaine... Sorry, sir.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Yes, I can.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
The note, dude. The note.
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old dude. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
Why is he interfering?
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Yes, it does, because Beckett's
So you don't
Beckett's
mind
confession.
that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Beckett's confession.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
Wow.
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising.
Okay, but what does that have to
Pressing
do?
charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
But they use me as a scapegoat. They using me as a scapegoat to get out.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you?
Cole.
What were you thinking? What about our
Cole.
children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go attorney, and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Wow. But the thing is, the LAPD is using me as a scapegoat, as we seen in the newspaper. They're using me as a scapegoat because they don't want this morphine situation getting out. So they're using my story as a scapegoat for the press. That's basically what's going on here. Like, why are you pressing charges because I had sex with another woman? Like, how does that even make sense? Cole, you really about to go back there? Dude, and he goes back there. Wow. Wow. I can't believe this shit. Yo. I can't believe this shit. Wow. What the fuck? And he went back. Okay, so I got a demotion. Wow. Okay, so demoted. So I'm going to arson. Wow. Alright, so arson is basically fire. So it looks like he's messing with something.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Oh my God.
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden?
Yeah, shut up,
Phelps,
bitch.
I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then.
Wow.
Start with these two. House fires.
Okay, two house
326
fires.
South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
Damn.
I didn't want to arrest the kid.
Did you see his lovely wife and children in the paper? What a rat.
Oh my God. People calling me a rat and shit.
He ran the light on Olympic.
Wait, where the hell? Okay, it's right here.
I got the jitters again.
Wow.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine.
Let's go to
Where
the
we headed?
Steffen's house fire. Wow.
How long have you been working arson?
Do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
Damn. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. He said look somewhere else.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives.
So family wasn't home.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. Lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Okay. What the fuck are we supposed to be looking at?
The guy that was pretending to be dead?
Okay. Wait, hold up. I'm getting some. Oh, okay. What the fuck?
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
POI. Matthew Ryan. That's it? What the? That's it? Okay. I'm gonna go talk to... Okay.
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps.
What the fuck?
Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
Okay.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Competition ticket. Okay, so travel competition.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Wow.
The Redevelopment Fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Okay, bro. Tell me a little bit more.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. My house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
Okay. So.
All right.
Wow. So.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Okay. Let me call this in. Damn, how the fuck is it down the street? Okay, I think this is the car. Ah. Nah, I'm not picking you up. Fuck is you talking about? I'm not picking you up. Y'all motherfuckers wanna be talking about me and shit. Now run your ass over here, bitch. What power? What's good? What, you just came back or something?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're driving fat.
You know the way. You can drive.
So let's go to the Sawyer's house fire.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Okay. Just to let you guys know, this will be the last case of the night, or the stream, I'm sorry. Okay, another house fire. Nothing left. Let's see what happened here.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds.
Okay.
Heater exploded.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Okay. I'm gonna try to look for the gas heater like I did last time.
Mal.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer.
Okay.
Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
Yup.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you.
Oh, damn.
But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Damn, this man just said, fuck me. Let me take a look at the bodies. Oh my god.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Okay, so... see if I can find anything. Okay, so... that's nothing. Okay, I found... okay, I guess this is nothing. Let's go, Juan. Damn. Okay, so, hold up. Was there something? so it's vibrating. Can I do something? Okay, so.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Thank you. Thank you, miss.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Come here.
Stop! LAPD! We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
Oh my God.
There he is. See him?
Yeah, I see him. Thank you. Tackle him right in the grass, buddy.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Herbert Chapman.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Okay, so.
Cigarette in the matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Yeah.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way.
Yeah, fat ass. It's always. Yeah, let me get out. You drive. What the fuck is you talking about?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Alright, let's go to the travel.
Where exactly are we going?
Facts, niggas on this game stay running like I'm not freaking the Flash out here. They wildin'. I am the Flash out here. Better tell them I'm the Flash, and they gonna get got. So what, pal? So he not in the stream. So okay. Okay, so let's talk about this travel agency business.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
So I'm starting to think that earlier that newspaper with a guy was calling and was like, you said they weren't going to be home.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Okay, so let me see if I can find the Stephan family. They collected it, so hold up. Right here, collect it.
Here they are, Stephens.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotions mailing list covers half of L.A.
Okay, so you're running a promotion.
So they are not
okay.
a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Back up.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Yeah.
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were a Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Poor, but great. Okay. I don't know.
Can you drive to this one?
Let's go to Suburban
All right.
Redevelopment
Where to?
Fund.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike, Herschel.
Yeah, Herschel. Hershey. Clarence. Okay, so what's going on here? What the hell?
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help.
Okay.
Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind. Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
I'm dying. So I feel like, honestly, I get a fishy feeling that somebody is giving these people trips, and if they go away, they burn their house down so they could rebuild new houses. I think that's what's going on.
We came as soon as we could.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yes, sir.
Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
Okay.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Reginald Varley.
Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion.
Okay, so...
Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Okay. Okay, so... Which one is this? I'll say... That is the
gas
balloon.
bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's going to ignite.
Okay, so that means this needs to be right here.
Good, your regulator's in position.
and this needs to be here, I'm guessing.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
There we go. Okay.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their
Yes,
headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Okay, so we're gonna investigate InstaHeat.
I swear, this town is going.
You know the way. You can drive.
Okay.
And where exactly are we going?
To InstaHeat factory, bro.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
Yeah.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Okay. What's up, Patty? Motherfucking wagon, he is. Facts, facts, facts. The oinkus, motherfucker poinkus. What's up, InstaHeat Factory?
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
Yes,
I see.
ma'am.
Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Okay.
That broad has socks in it, Brazier. What the hell?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Talk to the guy in charge. See what he says.
The hell?
Well, I can only dream.
Okay.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
So I see back here.
I'll suck the hell out of you.
Okay, so I think that's
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
wow. So POI Ivan Razik, manager or supervisor. I forgot what was, but it don't matter. Manager of InstaHeat.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
That's not what I asked, sir.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Okay, so Ivan's statement.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
What about Matthew Ryan?
What about Matthew Ryan,
You know
sir?
about Ryan, huh? All right, he's been in some trouble, I know that. He's done his time.
You in the habit of hiring criminals,
Rasic? I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so let me use... Where's the phone? Okay, right here.
Operator, give me R&I.
Thank you.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Okay, so we have a new POI, Clemens Walter.
Ryan Matthew.
Okay.
Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Whoa.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Okay, so we have some new clues and some new...
Your employment roster is quite the rogue. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do. But my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Yeah. Baldy. Cut your hair off. What is you keeping it for?
I just
Here.
wish he'd hurry up and propose.
Happy now?
Okay.
Stick around, Mr. Rasic.
Okay, so this is one of the lockers. Walter Clemens. Right here.
Clemens is a fellow traveler. My company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
Hold on, I'm writing this down, y'all.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice.
So I still hear music. Okay, so Matthew Ryan. So
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Okay, so...
I don't think so.
What time is it? 6:50? Okay. I found all the clues.
Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Okay, so Ryan's an anarchist.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Whew, this is a lot going on. So we're gonna go to Clemens' work site next. Or if that's an option, I don't know if it is. But I'm assuming so. Okay, just put me into a cutscene. So somebody's messing with him. What the fuck?
You can
Go to
drive.
Clemens' work site.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Cause somebody is gonna be charged with these freaking house fires. Cause these are, I feel like, are intentional. You're doing this shit on purpose. And we gonna find the suspect and get him in jail. So he wasn't the one that was just in that cutscene.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
You work with him, dude. Bad cop.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
Okay.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to play. I didn't even see it. Shit.
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watch it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
What?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Y'all both have
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy?
Anarchist
what proof
pamphlets.
Do you have?
They both
Been
have them
following me to
anarchist
meetings?
pamphlets.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
Okay.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Yeah, he's not. Okay, so now let's
You
go
drive.
to
I need
Varley's
to go over the
workplace.
case notes.
So where do you want to go? If Varley's on the run, he might be packing heat. If he's wanting murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
What I don't get is everybody in this game has been a Marine. Like, damn. Like, literally everybody. That's what I don't get. Damn, now, back in the day, everybody was a Marine. Golly. Okay, so is this our guy? I remember it from the cutscene.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot! Come on, Varley! You can't keep running forever!
Yeah, come here, bruh. Everybody in this game always running. Bro, what am I stuck on?
You run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
Yeah, you running slow, dude. Yeah, put your hands up. I was on you, buddy. Fuck is you talking about?
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. You're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Okay.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town
start
crazy?
wilding.
Take him away, officer.
Get him out of here. Get him out.
You're behind the wheel.
All right, let's go to Ryan's
Where are
work
we
site.
headed?
So let's get this man too. Let's get this man too. Let's get this man. Ay, get this man. Ay, get this man. Ay, get this man. Ay. So is this our guy from the cutscene? I'm not.
Are you
too
Matthew
sure.
Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
son of a bitch.
Oh my God.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move it! I'll take out the van.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
I'm on his ass.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
I think I'm trying to do.
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room so we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Spin out.
put your hands where I can see them.
Yeah, get out.
Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Yes, Matthew Ryan. Get your ass under arrest. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna go down and interrogate Reginald and Matthew. So this case is about to
We
get
have
cracked.
3 suspects. As much as I'd like
Can you drive to this one?
I think it's one of the other two guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Alright, let's close this case out, ladies and gents. Now, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. So I would say we have about like a couple more days until I finish L.A. Noire. I would say about 3, max 4. So what games would you guys like to see on the channel? Comment down below. Let me know. DM me, text me. No.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Yeah, that was an asshole.
See him?
Okay.
I saw his picture in the paper. He worked that case with that lady, cut up like the Dahlia.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Okay, my fault. Okay, so let's go to interview room 1. Let's interview Ryan
Save
first.
yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Shut up.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
He wants
And
to
you're doing
change
your
the
part.
world.
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dude, you have the
This
pamphlets.
is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Okay. Where is it?
So you know just what I'm thinking, as well as what I'm supposed to have done. Give me a break.
I got that wrong? Wow.
Do you know how to reverse a diaphragm in
It's
the
too
regulator
much,
valve
like-
of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you're lying.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
'Cause your boss's statement.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Nothing. Back up.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
I think so,
Suburban?
too.
What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Okay. Matthew's statement against Varley.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Yes, you do.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
Okay, so let me go down. Let me make sure. Ryan's criminal record.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Okay, so
That's
I'm
it
gonna
for
leave
the moment,
interrogation.
Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
You think the vice boys get any on the side?
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Let's speak to Varley, see what he's up to.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody,
Now the DA
Varley.
wants my head.
I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Oh.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Sawyer.
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though.
Okay, he's
Flat out on new
lying.
installations.
Why are you lying to me, Varley?
And
If
I
Suburban
know he's
wants the
lying
new
because
installations
the
completed, why are you bothering with Rex?
the water
like
heater
the
had his
Sawyer
name
house?
on it at
So
the
I'm
Sawyer
lying
house.
just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Okay, so where is it? Okay, so... Okay, Varley, right here.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Okay.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Okay, Matthew Ryan
How
told
did
us, bro.
Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Yeah, Matthew Ryan's statement against you, buddy.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Yes.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Okay.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Okay, I'm gonna accuse you.
I don't
'cause
believe you,
He had
Varley.
the
I think
little
Suburban wants
coils
homeowners
that
who
gave
don't
him
want
an
to sell out of the
hour.
way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have
His
done
the coils
anything
we
to
found in
contribute
his
to this fire?
locker.
Huh?
Okay, hold up.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. You found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on. Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
Okay, so I'm gonna
We're
leave the
done for now.
interrogation. You guys,
So
let
what
me
happened?
know who y'all think
You're either going back
to blame
Detroit
for
to face a murder rap, or
Matthew
you're staying
Ryan
here to
or
answer for these
Reginald
arsons.
Varley. So let me know. I'm gonna be right back. Let me know who to charge.
You made it if you got that desk.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
What are we waiting for?
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so nobody commented, so I think I'm gonna charge Matthew.
Bitch.
I think it was him.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Let's see how I did. Did I put the right person away or?
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion?
Oh,
You're here to
shit.
listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted,
Okay.
was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Okay, so I did great. So that would be it on this stream, you guys. So I will catch you guys on the next stream. Like I said, I shouldn't have too much more to go. I think I have about more like 5 or 6 more to go. So yeah, let's I'll catch you guys on the grand finale. Well, not the grand finale, but soon is going to be the grand finale, and we're going to do 3 cases in that episode just to end it, so that should be in 2 days. So, because I know it's 5 more cases left, but I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's stream, okay? All right.